Good evening, I'm Shivani Chamjong and let's begin with the top stories. A total of 47 people killed due to floods and landslides in the last 2 months according to government figures. Nepal Army rescues 58 people from Sindhupalchok's Tatapani area. Insurance board increases vehicle passenger insurance amount to 500,000 rupees. Medical treatment amount for accidents to 300,000 rupees effective from July 16. And 5 Dallas police officers killed and 6 wounded by gunmen during protests against the shooting of black men by police in the United States. "58 people who had been displaced in Sindhupalchok's Tatapani area due to the flooding in Bhotekoshi River have been successfully rescued. The 58 people have been airlifted to Barabise by Nepal Army helicopters in coordination with Natural Disaster Rescue Committee. Out of the 58 people, 44 people travelled to Kathmandu in a bus. According to Chief District Officer Gokarnamani Duwadi, the people were rescued despite the bad weather. Now, a total of 47 people have been killed in floods and landslides in different parts of the country in the last 2 months. Addressing the Parliament today, Home Minister Shakti Bahadur Basnet said that 16 people had disappeared and 57 got injured during this time period. Similarly, 138 houses have been damaged. During this period, 62 people have been killed due to lightning, while 140 people have been injured. According to the Home Ministry, efforts are being made to move people affected by floods and landslides in Bhotekoshi area despite difficulties due to bad terrain and weather. The government has already rescued 21 people from Dhading Siri VDC who were stranded due to landslides. Home Minister Basnet said that highways are also being cleared of debris to resume transportation. There has been a decline in the loss of human lives in recent times following installation of mechanism which provides information regarding potential floods. Meteorological Forecasting Division has been keeping the locals aware in areas with high flood risk and earthquake-affected regions through SMS service. Locals in risky areas head to a safe place after hearing sirens at riverbanks. Prior to this, hundreds of people used to die because of floods and landslides during monsoon, while properties worth hundreds of thousands were destroyed. With high risk of flood during monsoon, settlements in riverbanks are compelled to live with fear of being swept away. With the objective of making the locals in risky areas aware, the department has installed and brought into operation an automated information system. According to the department, the information system is installed in rivers including Kankai, Koshi, Bagmati, Narayani, Rapti, Babi, Karnali and Mahakali. The department has claimed that locals in 14 districts worst affected by the earthquake and settlements at the riverbanks in 16 districts will be made aware an hour before the flood strikes. Within minutes of increment in water level in these rivers, information is made public through the department's website, local media and SMS. The department has also brought into operation a 24-hour toll-free number which is 1155 to provide information to the public. Now, in this context, we asked people from Udaipur, Chitwan and Kanchanpur about their level of preparedness during floods. Before we take a short break, let's take a look at what they had to say.
घरमा आउँछ चन्दा माग्नु कसो सक्नेले 1000 नसक्नेले 500 गरेर अलिअलि ढुङ्गा बाँध्छ लगिहाल्छ बाढी
पानी कति आइराछ के आइराछ भनेर त्यही हो हामीले जानकारी लिने पूर्व तयारी हाम्रो त्यही हो पानी बढी आएछ भने त्यसपछि हामीले आफ्नो तयारी गर्छौं अब आएन भने हामी ढुक्क छौं त्यसपछि
दुई तिनवटा खोला छिर्छ बाढी आयो भने उताबाट पनि छिर्छ यताबाट पनि छिर्छ अनि कता जाने
पूर्व तयारी केही पनि छैन अब इलाका प्रहरी कार्यालय आएर बेला बेला हेरिरहेका हुन्छ पानी कति छ के छ भनेर हामीसँग फोनसित सम्पर्क गरिरहेका हुन्छ हामी पानी बढिरहेछ भनेपछि अब उनीहरु आउँछन् हेर्ने काम मात्रै गर्ने हो बिचार अरु गर्न के सक्ने उनीहरुले
बाढी आयो भने चाहिँ पूर्व तयारी केही पनि छैन न सरकारले केही गरेको छ न हाम्रो तर्फबाट अब हामी त गरिब मान्छे हाम्रो तर्फबाट के तयारी हुन्छ
Welcome back. There has been a significant improvement in the health condition of Nepali Congress General Secretary Shashank Koirala according to the hospital authorities. In a press conference held this evening, hospital authorities said Shashank Koirala has shown significant improvement in his health but will be put under observation for some time. Shashank Koirala drank juice this morning after being taken out of the ventilator yesterday. He also spoke to his aides today. Doctors said that Koirala's medical reports have not shown any issues and informed that he will be out of danger with further improvement. A team of doctors from India will be arriving in Kathmandu tomorrow to review Koirala's health condition and extend their help. Now, the government is to implement its decision to restrict the import, export, sales, distribution and use of plastic and propylene. Based on the government's decision, action is to be taken against those involved in production of plastic bags from July 16th. Prior to this, use, sale and distribution of less than 30 microns plastic bags were restricted within Kathmandu Valley. The government also suggested to use bags made out of jute, paper and clothes in place of polythene bags. The government is also making preparations to motivate the industries involved in production of plastic bags to get into production of alternatives. For this, the government is to provide 1% customs fee and 100% discount on value-added tax for purchase of required machinery equipment. There are around 200 industries that produce plastic bags in Nepal. These industries had been producing around 6,000 metric tons of plastic bags each year. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you SMS us with your opinions. But before that, let's take a look at the results of yesterday's polls. Yesterday, we had asked you, why are consumers cheated despite repeated market monitoring? 7% voted for A, fake monitoring, 90% voted for B, lack of action, and only 3% voted for C, weak laws. And today's question is, what should be done to implement the decision to ban polythene bags? Your options are A, be environment friendly, and B, give an alternative. Voting for that question is on. Type NEWS, select your options A or B and send it to 8080 to share your opinion with us. Now, on international update, 5 Dallas police officers have been killed and 6 wounded by gunmen during protests against the shooting of black men by police in the United States. 3 people are in custody and 1 man who was in a standoff with police shot himself dead. Gunfire broke out on Thursday as demonstrators marched through the city. The protest came after this week's death of Philando Castile in Minnesota and Alton Sterling in Louisiana. The Dallas attack marks the deadliest day for U.S. law enforcement officers since the 9/11 attacks in 2001. President Barack Obama, who is visiting Poland, said it was a vicious, calculated and despicable attack on law enforcement. He said the entire city of Dallas was grieving and the tight-knit U.S. police community feels this loss to their core. Dallas Police Chief David Brown said that the suspects were all believed to have been working together using rifles to carry out attacks while the protest rally was drawing to a close. 2 snipers had fired from elevated position, shooting some officers in the back. U.S. media say the man is now dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound and the standoff is over, although the police have yet to confirm this. Police are continuing to sweep the downtown area. And with that, we'll take another short break. For more news, stay with us. All Nepal Football Association ANFA has announced the Nepali team which will feature in a friendly match against Bangladesh. ANFA announced a 21-member squad in consultation with coach Yutoki Kozi. The team was announced following a 1-month-long training camp. It includes 3 goalkeepers, 9 defenders, 5 midfielders and 4 strikers. The team led by skipper Anil Gurung features Kiran Chemjong, Bikesh Kutu, Vishal Shrestha, Biraj Maharjan, Dinesh Rajbangshi, Ananta Tamang, Aditya Chaudhary, Jitendra Karki, Devendra Tamang, Rabin Shrestha, Ranjit Dimau, Man Bahadur Tamang, Sujal Shrestha, Vishal Rai, Rajendra Rawal, Anjan Bista, Suman Lama, Nawai Shrestha, Bharat